understand.
Alright everyone, sorry I just had to update the stream information via my PS4 controller.
I got your information.
I'm hoping you can hear
And
me.
the owner of the apartment in
So
Marble
I'm
Street
playing
is a
through
Dr.
Heavy Rain.
Adrian Baker. He's a struck-off surgeon. They used to sell drugs to junkies on the quad. He made some cash and bought some cheap
I have finished this game,
including the one in
and
Marble Street.
I
Of course, he got
didn't like the
caught. He
ending
did
that I
2
got,
months in
so
prison and was struck
I
off the
ended up
medical
failing at
register.
this chapter.
Interesting.
So
Thanks for
no
the information,
spoilers
Sam. I owe you one.
for
Hey,
all
Matt.
of you or anything like
Be
that. If you
careful,
have not played the
okay?
game or finished
I'm on
it,
it.
maybe
Talk to you later.
you don't want to watch, maybe not watch. Yeah, this is on the PlayStation 4 in July. It's been free to download this game. And if my mic volume / game volume is not
The
quite
owner of the
adjusted
apartment
right,
where Ethan cut off his
I'm
finger
still
lives
using
here.
the
It's not much of a lead, but it's all I've got.
laptop microphone. Now, I just have to remember not to die now because I am over saving my original file. So if I die, and because I would like to see how it plays out for Madison. So if I die here, I'm really going to kick myself hugely. This guy's a creep.
Hi. I was told that you could get Bitropin without a prescription.
Sorry, you were misinformed. Goodbye.
So one thing I've found about this game is the controllers are really hard. And
I really
I have
need
set
your
it to
help
like a
here.
medium difficulty now.
I can pay.
Hopefully that does help.
Well, why didn't you say so? Please come in.
I'm really starting to panic that I'm going to die again.
So, you're looking for Bitropin, my dear?
I just couldn't get the controls
Are you
right
having
last
trouble
time.
sleeping? How much do you need?
I don't know, about 3-4 boxes.
Well, no, that shouldn't be a problem. Would you like a drink? I was just about to have one.
No, thanks.
Well, alcohol helps take the edge off the pills, don't you think? Anyway, we
Yes,
should
little
drink
girl,
a toast
come
to our
take
first
some
deal.
drugs from me and drink. Sounds terrible. This guy creeps me out. I can't remember what she's here for.
I haven't seen you around here before. Who told you about me?
met a guy at a party. He popped some Betropin. Told me he got it from you.
Always find the outcomes. Oh, thank you very much.
I heard you had some apartments for rent.
Like, they go really quickly
looking.
as well, so I'm hoping I've now turned it down to like a little bit easier. It gives me maybe more time to think about my answer.
Shame. I was looking for something around
don't have
Marble
every light
Street.
on. I just have the back ones on at the moment. Sorry if I'm also still a bit sniffly. I'm still getting over a little bit of a head cold. And it's really cold here in Australia this morning.
I'm not really thirsty.
He clearly was going to drug her, this guy.
I'll get your prescription. Won't be a moment. Wait here.
Don't want to stuff this up. Don't want to stuff this up.
Guy gives me the creeps.
Don't
I
want
better
to
take a look
stuff
around to
this
see if I
up.
can find anything before he gets back.
I almost like threw the controller when I.
Doc seems to be interested in property, amongst other things.
Thank you. We did try and make it look like a video store. The shelving actually is
It's
an
like he retired
ex-rental
a bunch
from
of medical supplies on his way
a
out.
store that's
There's enough sleeping pills here to knock out an army.
but in Brisbane. So luckily enough, my husband, Retro Gamer Guy, was able to find them of all places on a classifieds ad, and we got it all organised. Thank you very much for tuning in and having a look around at my videos. It's much appreciated. I'm currently playing through Heavy Rain for the second time. I have finished the game, but I was very unhappy with the outcome, so I accidentally killed this character, and she's my favourite, so but I had to play through to then open the chapters.
Surgical gowns? I thought he stopped performing operations.
I've just got to not
Must be some
panic
kind
and be
of weird
completely
nostalgia
calm
for the
during this next
past.
part. Have any of you guys played Heavy Rain? Oh, so lucky. That's cheap. Is the disc quality okay on it? Yeah. I was actually going to just say, was it Wii or GameCube? But yeah, the GameCube version is probably worth like $50. That's a bargain, mate. Oh, I don't wanna.
Cozy little ferret. We're gonna have some fun together, my darling. I promise.
Yeah, this is my first experience with Quantic Dream Games. It's a PS2 game that everyone keeps correcting me on. Lay down, darling.
Say hello to Matthew.
Ah!
He claims
Sorry
he
if I'm a bit
encompasses
quiet at the
senses.
moment. I really do need to
Another one of those
concentrate because I'm
goddamn
oversaving my game.
spies.
Try not to panic.
So, you're interested in my Marble Street apartment. I rented to my friend Paco, if you must know. I have no idea what he does there. Maybe that's where he fornicates with his dancers from the Blue Lagoon. To be honest, I don't give a damn, because as long as he pays his rent, he can do whatever he likes.
Please don't die. Please don't die.
But enough with the chit-chat. I miss surgery, you see, so I take every opportunity to practice. I don't have any instruments here, so I use whatever comes to hand. I hope you won't hold that against me.
Thank you, you creepy motherfucker.
Hold on. This might sting him.
This game's pretty full on. Ah, thanks, mate.
Have you ever noticed, as soon as you start to do a little housework, someone always comes calling? I'll get rid of our visitor and be right back.
Come on.
I won't be
Come on,
long.
come on, come on. You can do this. Come on, come on, come on, come on, don't die.
Hello, sir.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Word of the Lord informed me 10 minutes in Bible which I would gladly give you in return for gospels for only $5.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, 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 come on. Come on. Ah! Get him, get him. I have to wonder who comes up with these games. This one's horrifying when it comes to this part. Smash it! Ah! Ah! No, don't! Come on, come on. What? Are you serious? If I still stuff this up, I'm gonna be so angry with myself. Oh, yes! Thank God. Oh, I was so, like, stressed out the first time I played this. I didn't know how to loosen up her cords or, like, when she was tied up. Anyway, so when I finished the game, I went and just looked at that chapter on YouTube, and then I was like, okay, well, I know what I've done wrong now. But I didn't watch the whole thing, so I just looked at how to undo the ropes. Oh, thank God. Alright. Yeah, I would like to finish this game again, just to get another outcome by playing with Madison a little bit more. So I think there's quite a few chapters now that I have to go back and play through. And but I would like to play Beyond Two Souls next, and then I'll play Detroit. So. Field, yeah, I probably should travel over there. I haven't done a big hunt in a while actually. I used to go out maybe once a month or once every couple of months. So I'm planning a big one this weekend though. So hopefully I can get a lot of GoPro footage for YouTube and show some other retro stores.
Can we talk for a minute?
Brisbane and the Gold Coast.
I'm listening. Can we go inside?
Spuds, yes. Yeah. She is, yeah. Spuds Mackenzie is so cute. And I'm pretty sure she was a girl too, not a boy. But yeah, mine's called Anubis and it's a girl.
I'm looking for the owner of a blue Chevrolet Malibu 83. I don't give a damn how the car got here, whether you stole it or not.
This
I
chapter's
just wanna
also
know
pretty
who bought it
intense
from
as
you.
well. I have played this one.
Sorry, man. Don't ring a bell. I got a real bad
I hope I don't
memory
stuff this
of
one
me.
up. I barely got through it last time.
Perhaps I can help you to remember.
Yeah.
If we find out that you
So
sold the
cute.
car to the man we're looking
When I was in
for,
Japan recently,
we
I
had some pretty
found
solid time inside, Jackie boy.
in Mandarin,
You
which
try
is
to
like
scare me
a
with
toy
your
store,
big
video
talk.
game store, like
I never saw your
vintage
damn car.
collectibles
Now take a walk.
in Akihabara, and it had a Bud Light lamp, like floor lamp. So cute. If I could, like, if I could have got it home or off. I would have been scared it would have been broken though. So nice. Alright. So now I've got to look for clues. This is the detective, or maybe maybe this guy's the FBI
Blood?
agent.
Now why is there blood here?
So the car that's been used in the murders. This
Size
guy.
10.
obviously
Most likely
had
a
something to
visitor.
do with it. Yes, these games are only PlayStation. They're exclusives. Fahrenheit, which I've been corrected on a couple of times, is actually the first in the series. That's on PlayStation 2. I haven't got that game. I didn't even know about it until I was corrected on it. And
Size 13.
I just bought
Must be
it
Matt Jack's
this week
size.
on eBay. So I'm hoping it will come to me by like maybe next week. I might not live stream that. But someone did actually say download something on the Xbox, so maybe Fahrenheit is on Xbox as well. So I have to look that one up. But if you do have a PlayStation membership, this month Heavy
Same
Rain
brand of
is
tire as the
available
car I'm
for
looking
free
for.
as a remastered
Has the
version.
killer's car been here?
So that's what I'm currently playing it on, but I did buy the physical copy for the PlayStation 3 a couple of weeks ago. What are you doing, Book? Not being loud. My dog keeps like tapping me. He's like, just be quiet, I'm sleeping here. Hold on.
Not the right car either.
This is the part that's like really, I don't know, mung about the controllers. I really wish that the right joystick, you could turn your head around so you can sort of like have more flexibility, but that would be my only gripe. I think the storyline is fantastic. Yes, it's creepy. The doctor part really stressed me out a little bit.
Few traces
So
of
did
blue
this
paint.
part.
Same tire tracks. No doubt
The
about it.
choices that you
Killer's
can
car
make
was
are
here.
pretty intense as well. I've tried to make good choices throughout this game. Hey, how are you? I have tried to make good choices, but so some people have played this through
Fingerprints.
multiple
Probably
times
Matt Jack's.
and made all bad choices. Favorite game, Master System. I have quite a few that are probably equal. I really love Bank Panic, which is like a basic game. It's like you go from door to door and it's Western style, so you're sitting in a chair and the door's open and you've got to shoot the cowboys. Really love that game. I always have. And I love Mickey Mouse, Castle of Illusion. It's one of my other favourite games. I play that a lot. I also play Wonder Boy a lot. I never get sick of it. The original Sonic on Sega Master System personally is my favourite. Got a lot up there. Oh, Psycho Fox is good, but it's so hard. I can't pass it. What about you?
Harry, coming. Traces of orchid pollen in the air inside the garage.
Ha ha ha. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, no, it's maybe more so heavy rain because it's constant. I don't know if I can go through exactly what's happening. So the aim of the story is you're the father character, but you have all these other characters that it keeps switching back and forth through. And the heavy rain part of it comes in because the serial killer is drowning children, and it's not so much about the heavy rain sound at the moment, but more so the heavy rain that drowns kids. So I'll try not to give too much more away, so if it's like a blind playthrough or watching me play it, so. And I don't know what outcome I'm going to get this time either, so now I'm sort of started it again from midway, which is exciting, I must admit. Maybe I should just make other shitty choices. I'm not sure if I will though. If I will go though. I don't know why I said that, but anyway. So it's comfortable. Yeah, Secret Command, I've got that game. Very dark. This game is exceptionally dark. Like I wasn't quite expecting it to be. No, I'm clearly being very loud talking, so I'm sorry. Yeah, so I wasn't quite expecting it to be this dark. But would I change it? No. I think it's a really good game. And I was so invested with every single character the whole way through.
Damn! You got me, officer. I'll come clean. Now that car, she bumped up real good. I painted her
Be
dangerous.
prepared for this next part. I barely made it through my first
motherfucker that was
playthrough.
driving her.
Also extremely intense.
Hands on your head, pig.
So I'll probably be a little quiet again for a minute.
Let's just get you out of sight and finish you off.
I find it quite easy to hit the wrong control.
Enough fucking around. You're gonna tell me about the man with the blue car.
Go fuck yourself in the ass. Damn! You out of your motherfucking mind, man?
Oh shit, Jack. Ain't nothing to it, just a little bit of self-defense. Page 1 of the police manual. Kill or be killed.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop, enough. I'm starting to remember some things. You be cool. I'll tell you the tale. I don't know nothing about the guy. He wanted me to get rid of his dirty car. get him new one with false plates. He paid cash, and I ain't questioning the time. Said I was supposed to drop the word to a guy named Paco down at the Blue Lagoon when the car was done. Now that's all I know.
We'll continue this discussion down at the station. You're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent. Anything... Shit, not now.
I'd love to.
Anything you say can and will be...
You look like you got a problem, man.
Possibly in a year or two. I did it again. Ruined it.
They letting you dope heads in the FBI now? God bless them.
Did this last time.
Now I'm gonna give you a little help with your
Right.
drug problem, Mr. Five-O. Permanently.
Have you been at all? I know there's a couple of people on Instagram that have been. Look. I don't even know how I made it out of this one alive last time. Find the music pretty creepy in this as well. Come on! Yes. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, the Blind Racer, it's pretty full on, isn't it? Watching that. Some of the other chapters are pretty full on too, and now it's virtually a blind playthrough because I'm not sure what to expect for the rest of the game when I play as Madison. I also stuffed up another area of the game looking for clues, and I'm not 100% sure on what I did wrong there. So because I would like to keep that storyline going, I'll probably have to look that up as well. Yeah, huge crunch. But yeah, if you've got a place to stay over there, it makes it so much better. Definitely.
That makes sense. Didn't want him spilling his guts to us.
So this is one of the other characters in the movie.
Oh, him or one of his men.
The game. It's like a mini
Gordy has
really.
the time and the means, not to mention the fucked up attitude to go along with it.
And he's helping the
He's
girl on
only
the
a
left,
suspect, but
who is one of the mothers to a drowned.
Are these your files on the case?
Yeah, I've been working on them for a couple of years. I built up a mountain of paperwork.
Magazines about origami? You think the killer could have subscribed to one of those?
If he was even remotely interested in origami in the last 30 years, his name may be in there somewhere. Trouble is, there's over 500 names. It gets a squat.
I'm starving. Do you have anything to eat?
Well, I'm no chef, but I should be able to make some scrambled eggs if you like.
So yeah, she's sort of partnered up with him at the moment to help.
I need to warm up a little. Is it okay if I take a shower?
Be my guest. Go to my bedroom. It's the next door. Oh, I'll cook up the eggs while you're under the shower.
Alright, so I'm probably just going to finish this chapter and then I'm going to have to take a break. So, I need to have lunch, but I'll be back on for the rest of the afternoon. I'm going to try and finish it this afternoon. I'm pretty determined to have another outcome for 2 reasons. One, I totally want to see what happens to Madison's storyline. It's somewhat like a blind playthrough, as I said before. And I really want to move on to Beyond Two Souls. So yeah, as I said, if you guys have a PSN, I definitely grab a copy of this game to play. Do you find it takes a lot of concentration with the game as well? Being able to use all the different things. I don't know how many outcomes there are, but there would be so many. You know, as I said, I'm only starting this.
I took the liberty of borrowing
about the midway point. I think maybe it's just a bit after halfway. So I think the game goes up to maybe 10 hours or something like that, depending on how fast you play it.
I'm sorry.
As well.
I told you, I'm not a great chef.
But
it's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and finish with the characters that
What's that?
The notebook I took from
really
Manfred's place.
Without killing them.
According to this,
accidentally
about 30 clients bought spare parts for Royal machines in the last 10 years. The killer may be one of them.
Oh, you know, checking out
can
the
kill
alibi
everyone,
of 30
virtually,
clients,
or
one
do
by
things,
one.
say things,
That's a lot of
antagonize
legwork.
people. You may see some of that
If we
in some of the
them
coming
with the
chapters.
list. The list of subscribers to Origami magazines. You still got that, right?
Yeah, of course. Lauren, wait.
If the killer really used a royal typewriter and if he subscribed to an Origami magazine, his name should be on both lists.
Well, Lauren, I mean, that's just an assumption, but yeah, I suppose.
His name is here somewhere. Help me. We're gonna find him.
So yeah, Lauren's quite a good character as well. At the beginning of the game, she virtually was telling him to bugger off, and then she's come to sort of help. She was one of the characters that lost a child.
only guy whose name was on both lists died when he was 10. What are you gonna do now? Dig up his coffin, make sure he's dead?
I know it doesn't make any sense. Unless the killer was only using his name.
But why use the name of a kid who died 30 years ago?
Well, that's what we came to find out. The name is John Shepard. It should be on a grave around here somewhere.
That's the other thing about the game that I did struggle with.
You never get out, do you?
Was in these chapters when they're speaking to one another, I found that the music can be maybe even a little bit more overpowering than their voices, and I did find that a bit of a struggle.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the grave of a boy named John Shepard.
Straight ahead, a little further on.
Alright,
Thanks.
so I'm just going to get to this next point. I think it auto-saves. It's got to get past each chapter though. Hang on, darling.
Excuse me. I'm looking for the grave of a young boy who died about 30 years ago. His name was John Shepard. You wouldn't know where it is by any chance. The children's...
Hey, Lauren. I found it.
What are you doing, Ziggy?
These flowers are fresh. Looks like someone's still tending the grave. Origami figures.
And obviously the killer
That's
is the
one only
origami killer,
coincidence.
so...
Oh, youngin'. That one I knew well.
You knew John Shepard?
I've worked this graveyard nearly all my life. I remember what happened. It was in 77. October, I think.
Alright, so yeah, it is a good looking game, this one. I haven't played that LA Noir yet. It's one that I would like to play, definitely, so I will get that game eventually. I've just got so many, you know, as you've seen probably from my pickups video, that I've got to work through at the moment. And one of the next ones is going to be Assassins, but I'll probably just save that maybe for weekends and play it with Retro Gamer Guy here in the room. But I have to go and let my dog out now. She's waiting for her lunch as well. She rules the roost in our house. But I will be back on a little bit later today. As I said, I'm going to keep trying to play through for as long as I can to get another outcome for Madison. And you'll be able to see some of the other characters that I haven't quite gone over yet, because I don't want to ruin the game for anyone. But yeah, if you want to join me back later, back here later, I'll jump on probably around 2 o'clock this afternoon, and then play it. It's Australian Eastern Standard Time, and then play it for a lot longer. So I'll talk to you guys a little bit later, and thank you very much for dropping past my live stream.